Alright, how we doing guys? Dino here from Fundamental Guitar. In this lesson I'm going to be showing you how to play Stay With You by John Legend. Really nice ballady type of song, originally on the piano but I transposed it onto guitar. Let's have a listen to start by having this tight sounds and then we'll go into a close-up and break it all down. So verse. We've been together for a while now, growing stronger every day now. Feels so good and there is no doubt that I will stay with you. Okay, that's the half of the verse. I'm going to repeat that obviously to get the second half, and as you can see it's just two chords really kind of repeating over. So let's have a listen to the chorus now. 1, 2, 3. I will stay with you, the ups and the downs. I will stay with you, no one else is around. The clouds arrive, stay by your side, 'cause I know we'll be alright. I will stay with you. Okay, that's how it sounds. It's pretty high. Using falsetto there, it's not 100% comfortable for me to sing, but singing in a low octave wouldn't really sound right, so you get an idea how the melody sounds. I am using movable chords for this one, guys, so if you wanted to make it a little bit lower, you can just move all the chords down 1 fret, 2 frets, semitone or a tone, whatever feels comfortable for your voice. Just something to mention before we go into a close-up, the chords I'm using, they're not exactly the same as what the piano is doing. If you look online, actually, you probably see the chord charts. Most of them are directly copying what the piano is doing. Like for instance, the A with a C sharp bass was what he's playing. But just a bit of advice here, guys. When you, in fact, when you transpose songs from one instrument to the next, most likely it's always going to be piano to guitar. You don't have to, copy note for note what the piano is doing. The reason is, I mean, they're two different instruments and they're played in different ways. So that song was written on the piano, and the movements are easy on the piano. So when you try and copy that on the guitar, it may be problematic. You may run into a few problems there. So, work out your own interpretation, and really the best meter to use is your ear. So whatever sounds good is good. If it sounds good, it's good. If it sounds crap, then it's crap. Okay, so just a bit of advice there with that. So this is my interpretation of the song. So enough talk now. Let's go into a close-up and start breaking everything down. Okay, so we're going to be starting here, guys, on the 5th fret. I know you can't see the nut, but that's the 5th fret. So 5th string, 5th fret is a D. So then we want to make bar the first 5 strings in the 5th fret and make our triangle shape to get our D major 7 chord. Okay, so I'm going to be plucking the middle 4 strings. Okay, and then from there we want to go to our A major chord. Okay, and I'm plucking the 6, 4, 3 and 2 strings. Okay, I'm going to be playing on the neck here, which is a little bit tricky, but I want you to see my right hand as well as my left. So that's your first. Those are the 2 chords, in fact, that are in the verse, and we're going to be having split bars, guys. So it means the 2 chords are within a bar. So we're going to normally when that happens, you evenly split the bar. So the first chord will be played for 1 and 2 and the second bar will be played for 3 and 4 and. But in this song, we're going to have, in fact, throughout the whole song, the second chord is going to come in half a bit earlier. So it's called a push. So I can count it and you'll see what I mean. So you're going to have 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so you can see that change is happening with the melody. Been together for a while now. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. So you can hear how that beat coming in is syncing up with what the vocals are doing as well. Yeah, so it's pretty important to get that timing down, and that movement is pretty easy. Okay, you can strum if you want, or pick it how I was doing bass note, treble strings. So just messing around, just my typical kind of comping style that I use. What I was doing when I was singing it, a little bit of like a little hammer on there. What's happening is on the major 7 chord, that pinky there is playing the major 3rd. Okay, so if you was to flatten that, go back a semitone, a fret, that would be D major minor 7. And if you flatten it again, so if we take the pinky off, now it's in the bar, That's not the flat 3, it's a second. So now this is a sus2 chord. So it's a D major 7 sus2. There's a sus2 there, and now I can use that pinky to hammer on to the third string. So second finger basically, where the second finger is playing, just the fret in front of it. Hammer on and pull it off. So you're going to get 3 notes with one. So you don't want to go, you're not going to pluck the string 3 times. Okay, can you see it? Little hammer on there, and basically that's hammering on, that's playing the major 7th there, and then going back to, so that's a root note, same as the D, going from the major chord, major 7 chord to the major chord and back to the major 7 chord. Okay, so together for a while now. Okay, so that's what I was doing when I was singing it at the beginning. It's a nice little technique you can add to the verse. Now let's have a listen to where the chorus is going to go. We're going to go a little bit further up the neck, and we're going to play a D major 7. So I'm plucking the 6, 4, 3 and 2, and we're on the 5th, sorry, the 10th fret here. A minor shape here with your 2nd, 3rd and 4th fingers, and then you can have use your index to get the D in the bass, or your thumb, which is what I'm doing. If you want to strum, then you want to mute that 5th string there and try and mute that 1st string as well, so you can strum. But I'm going to be plucking, as I said, 6, 4, 3 and 2. We played a D major 7 here, right? So this is the same chord, but it sounds a little bit different. The tonal quality is slightly different because we're playing higher up the neck, and this is what I want for 2 reasons. One, it suits what the melody is doing because he goes higher in his vocal register in the chorus, and 2, it's another part of the song, so we want to keep it interesting, the musical part interested. You don't want to just sort of, you know, the verse is pretty monotonous in the piano as well as on the guitar. It's just the 2 chords back and forth. So you want to break it up, give it some variation, some dynamics, keep it interesting. So we're moving up the neck to play our D major 7. It's going to go from there to a C sharp minor 7. So we're on the 9th fret, 9 mute, 9 9 9 mute, 6 4 3 and 2 strings, and then you're going to play 2 frets behind that to play a B minor 7. And then back to the major 7 shape on the 6th string root for an A major 7. We're on the 5th fret there. Okay, so D major 7, C sharp minor 7, B minor 7, A minor 7. Okay, and it's the same timing as what we had in the verse, split bars with the push. So 1 2 and 3 4, 1 2 and 3 4, and again 2 and 3 4, 1 2 and 3 4. Sorry, that's the push again at the end, and that's going to be the first half of the chorus, and then we're going to go from there to in fact, let me okay, let's just go with the second half, and then I'll put some melody on it so you can hear what's happening with the melody. So here we're on the 9th fret, so that's our F sharp. So it's an F sharp minor 7, and we don't want to be playing it down here, guys, because it's just too low. It's not working with the melody, what he's doing with his voice. So 9th fret, F sharp minor 7. It's going to go to a B minor 7, which we know how to play, and then we're going to go to an E9 and an A major 7. Okay, and it's the same timing, 1 2 and 3 4, 1 2 and 3 4, and again 2 and 3 4, 1 2 and 3 4. Okay, so you got a nice little 2-5-1 melody going on there, very common in jazz and in popular types of music as well. So the E9, really simple change. Index is going to come behind, play the same strings, but the 2nd finger's playing behind it, and then the 2nd finger's going to jump up string to get the bass note, which is the E, and major 4 strings, E9, and then A major 7. Okay, so with some melody, stay with you, stay with you, through the ups and the downs, I will stay with you, no one else is around, so close and high, stay by your side, 'cause I know we'll be alright, stay with you. Okay, and there we go, that's verses and chorus. I don't know the bridge, guys, I never learned it, so can't teach you to, but there you go, that's the chords, the transitions, and the timing for your verses and your choruses. Okay, there we go, guys, there's the lesson. Hopefully it made sense. and you enjoyed learning the song. If you have any questions, as always, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you, and I shall see you again soon. Take care.